Yo, 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 good evening. Sorry I'm a little late to the party. Um, Had to wait for a podcast to be over before I could go live. So I'm back and better than ever. So just had to wait on that so I wasn't being rude and stuff, overlapping a live. So um, I was doing that. So let's get ready and see if this punk is online tonight. That he sends me mad respect. He's kind of calmed down, our little friend from last night. He's now know that I mean playing in the big leagues now. So let's get into it. I see him sending me messages, and this is basically what he was saying, and see how he has highly appreciated now. So, I love it. There's a mad respect there for everybody. And so, had a great steak that I cooked at home on the grill today. It was nice. It beats the 90-degree weather over a couple of $100 or $100 meal or something. You know what I mean? So let's get this party started. So, not gonna stay on long. I cannot stay up long. I say this all the time, but I cannot, will not. So let's get ready. See if little brother's online. Let's see what's going on. Let's do this. Classic. Here we go. Here we go. There will not be a live tomorrow. I know that. Everything is beautiful.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And now a little across the 25 to the 27.
I'm not gonna come in here, compromise the game. Every day else. I don't even do that.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Jackson And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Got time to wait. You ready? Come on the mic and talk to That's all.
See how long we're going to make him wait.
Back in LA, it's one of the hell of gangster lane. Not a jumping on the back front, home back in Todd Street. It's an Africa, that's a double, three, the double, three, go to Mike. Yeah, and it don't fit. I think that's so with the wrong fuck. What up, cuz? Gotta drink him up. Won't. Gotta keep him out. Something, hell yeah. And it's gotta be fucking city up something. Right up. I'm like, I'm going to my little home is something talking about my back. Never let me that's what it is. back down here. When I don't stop, I told you don't think like a clock. When I sit, when I stop, nothing's on the on. The dog, long feet get together. But you'll see nobody better like this. A great deal. Really, so, walk the walk, nut, walk the walk. That's how I protect my piece, dog. To pick everything out of it. You know what I mean? You can hear everything. Quite great the fucking best. But he's the only one, dog. He's the only one. That next door, nigga, it's gonna break. Up, it's my door. That break. That's break. Get that shit. Watch. Get that break. My 30, my 30 minutes. Not even 30 minutes. 15 minutes. Like I said, I got 15, about 30 minutes. Right out. About 30 minutes. Almost over. Out of Richmond. Out of Richmond. Walking up to them. My ears.
This bum that I am waiting on, he's deciding to just not want to play instead of this, I ain't quitting because I'm not taking the loss. He's doing this on purpose. So we're just going to sit here and let him take his time. I got all freaking day. This makes good content. Everybody look at this bum. Because he's a Pussy. Da, 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 da. Mhm. What am I going to do?
Listen, I just got a hologram of a kangaroo. What the fuck you were talking about? Rocco. Hey, dude, you're full of shit. Hey, dude, you're full of shit. Be a fucking.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
It's not. What? You. Go.
To throw again is Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Ali. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Now Lamar changing the look.
No. 13.
To throw is Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Get up. Report. Hey, report. Report. What are you? Hey. You are.
Again, Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And Walker has it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. The first carry now. This is Williams. Unable to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Again, it's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 26.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. It's now
Prescott now. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Hey, kill.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Kill.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Cowboys.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Kill.
Williams going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Kill.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Jackson now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Ali. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45.
And Jackson throwing once more. Makes the connection with his running back, Derrick Henry. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Now Lamar changing the play.
13. 180. Hey, report you.
Here's Jackson to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Cowboys' 26.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. 2nd down in the yard.
You change it. 180. What? 180. Hey, shot. Hey. Yo.
Jackson will throw again. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Here's 3rd down and 4. Now they'll change things up.
3rd and 4.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Well, the Cowboys are going to be set up for the 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
They were going to 53. Yeah! 26.
To throw is Prescott. Hard throw, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Prescott now from the 50. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
it's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Cowboys first down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now a man has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now Prescott going to change the play. They run it again with Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Prescott. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. And they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Now Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they work this out past the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Baltimore.
What is it?
Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more.
Jackson's pass. Complete to number 7.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards. Here's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Ali. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Lamar going to give this to Ali. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
DC, ready? Yo.
To throw is Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Real quick.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
You. Come on. Hey.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again. But on offense, they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Prescott to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Prescott. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And his throw is incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It started long. Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sideline, and this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Devontae Turpin off the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Prescott. Open man to tight end Luke Schoonmaker. Down the left sideline.
Yes,
He's
sir.
in. Are you kidding me?
How do you get that up?
Most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Oh, that was fucking lucky. Excuse my French. Woo, boy. Woo, man, that was just plain luck. Woo, that was just plain luck. Man. That was plain luck.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go through the snow here in Baltimore. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Wanna quit? Hey! Sit up! 13. Report! Yo. Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! Hey!
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good.
Yep, sir. Bam. Yes, sir. Another win under Wally's belt. Another win under Wally's belt. Yeah. Another win under Wally's belt. Yeah.
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from Baltimore. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it! And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Cowboys get it back at the 35.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He's able to drive that final about a yard. Justin Matabike making that stop. Stack to the air here. Gets him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. There we go.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Working quickly here. 1st and goal. Here's Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call.
Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Short pass brought in. Still going through the 25. Still has some space up near midfield. The 30. To the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Jackson throwing for it. It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense in a hurry up here. Up the dump they go with Williams. This is getting much beyond the line, a yard at most. Namdi Matabike making that stop. Now Dak to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to Jake Ferguson. It's a gain of 2 yards.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. 8-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it 3rd and 7. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
It's right. Right. 180. It's right. Middle. No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First down throw for Jackson. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Jackson's going to throw again. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Hey. 180.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Air it out on third. Complete out to the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field. Score a touchdown, that's big time.
And he gets in. They push out to a 16-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. Has a hole left. Room to run. Into the red zone. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. To put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
Williams goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? That this group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Yeah!
3rd and goal, Prescott. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left.
You got no heart. You got no heart. Just sit here. You got no heart. Planning to get a forward. He's not going to try.
Didn't want to quit, but he's wasting time. Now the game is even. He's beaten me once. I've beaten him once. So. I actually beat him twice. Or did I? I don't know. I think it just didn't have time to reset. Yeah, that's weird.
"20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys."
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
At the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Yellow. Right side.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On second down, it's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On third down, Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys. They'll go with Williams. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On third down, here's Williams. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs. Play action here. Mahomes working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Dante Fowler there to make the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Kelce opens his account. His first catch and a 1st down to boot. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Yellow.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Here's a run with Hunt. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Pacheco going to try it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Hook the lead up by 2 more.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First down, Prescott. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
6-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third down, 3 to go.
A gain of a yard.
To throw is Prescott. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. It is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10.
They run over center with Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings
Now
up
Prescott.
2nd and 7.
Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
2nd down. Prescott. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. This has been quite the drive. 3 points kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force a third down. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards.
In this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just completely unacceptable. You come out and dime defense. What that means is you have 6 defensive backs and only 1 linebacker most often. So for the offense to find an open receiver with that much space to operate, you just have to imagine there was some sort of breakdown in communication and execution, because he had a lot of room to operate, and that defensive coordinator is not happy.
That is caught at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
Hey, 15.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
And this is no good. He missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cowboys.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to get the football at their own 40.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of...
I will. I'll take that freaking loss. I don't care. I'll take it. I've already lost 2, but not a big deal. And I've beaten that douchebag earlier before, so all right. Let's just stay focused. Maybe 2 more games, and then I gotta get to bed. I have to. Nice to see 5 people in here tonight. Thank you for the support.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Open lane, that's Devontae Smith. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. In this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now a toss right to Barkley. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 3rd down and 13. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
It's 2nd down.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Smith, the man in motion left. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
No touch that.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
A first carry down. This is Williams. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. They go back to the ground with Williams. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Williams. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
He'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 31 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0.
14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott now from the 50. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
There we go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the...
everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's caught inside the 35.
Yeah.
And he's in for a touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work. Barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Prescott from the gun. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Cowboys 7.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. This is Smith to the ground. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Oh, I'm going to take the loss tonight. Yes, I'm taking the L. I'm now taking the L 3 times. Oh, well. If I was awake more, I think, no excuse. I mean, I probably would have won. But, oh, well. This wasn't thinking. All right. We're going to switch some stuff up a little bit, I think. Got some people catching on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First play of the game, first throw of the game. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's second down. Back to the air, it's Locke. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Now Locke. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Locke. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Seahawks.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Locke to throw. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here to score on that opening drive. But they don't get the 2, and it remains 6-0. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Right to the air is Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 43, here's 2nd and short yardage. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. They'll go again here with Williams. Room to run inside the 40. Inside the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. What a run by Williams. A gain of 48. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. On second down, it's down. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st down is Locke. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 24-yard line.
And now he's not striking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts and talk things over before 3rd down. Locke to throw. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
The Seahawks, 1st down. Ready? 1st and 10.
Locke to throw on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it and tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
We're going to 54. Why here? Yeah!
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd down, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play.
And it's 3rd down.
On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Go to 54. Go to 54. Why? Yeah! 26.
They'll try to run for it with Williams.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. It's another run here for Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's down. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 22 now, here's second down and 5. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. They run over center with Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. 26.
They'll run it with Williams. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Now Prescott. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 14-6 lead.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Not much on the return.
Bye. Finally got my win again. Don't mess with Wally the Tribal Chief. Oh, Wally the Tribal Chief.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike, but it does not pan out. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Again in the air for Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. D. Winters there to bring him down. On the ground, this is Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and short. Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now it's Williams. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Alfred Pollard there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A give, and here comes Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10.
12 yards.
They'll go with Williams. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Alfred Collins there to bring him down. Now a second down throw for Prescott. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Cowboys first down.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. On third down, here's Williams. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. On first down, right back to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas. We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. Sanders trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. 3rd and goal for Prescott. He's got his big tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get set! Get set! 18!
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Outside. What's up?
They'll roll out here with Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
First down and goal to
It's
go.
What's up?
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Kill.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 yards.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No game on the play.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Prescott now. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Dak to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. On the give, it's Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. It's another run here for Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Kill! 27!
Cowboys first down. First
Wait,
down.
They'll go again here with Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
46!
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Kill!
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, second down and goal. One more time for Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Dak to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Yes!
On the ground, this is Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Second down, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. From the shotgun, it's down. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Upton Stout in for that tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Prescott.
At the 28-yard line.
To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
First down, it is Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Now Prescott.
At the 6.
Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Dallas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That's going to be caught. They're going to get the 2 points. They're going to take the lead here in the third. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Tigers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Outside.
You have a tight end motioning left here. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. They'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Get set.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Purdy now on second down. A short one there, caught by Kittle.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
What's up?
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this ball incomplete. on third down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First down. First and 10 at the 43.
Here's Purdy again. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's another 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 45.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Kenny Clark, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Third and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 49ers first down. What will be a big play there for fourth and long. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Handoff to McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Now on second and long.
Get set.
On the run, McCaffrey. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
A loss of a yard. It's now third and 13.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Now Sanders. And he searches for a gain of about 5. They'll go up now for second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Throwing is Prescott. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On third down, Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Again, Prescott to the air. Front rope brought in by Schoonmaker. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll throw again. Dak throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll run with Sanders. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This a potential game winner. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get set. IT, watch out. Yellow. Up.
Throwing is Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
6 yards.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to win the game. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This one he's got to have. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. So a win here for the 49ers. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. If they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
take a bathroom break, so I think me and him are even on this. No, that's a different guy. Okay. Oh well. All right, I'll be right back since my losing streak is this horrible tonight. All right, guys. I think we're going to play one more. I cannot believe there's 7 people in here tonight. It's awesome to see.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Bye. He didn't lose. He gets there. I'll take that win. I will definitely take that win. Oh, riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's scared of the big bad Wally? All right. Seven people in here strong tonight.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And it's a positive start. A gain of to get things going.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed.
Prescott's pass intercepted. Turnover on downs.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 12. It's a big-time run by Mixon. It's a gain of 34.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. 2nd down and 3.
At the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
Now a toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Stroud, that's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
I I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And less than a yard.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys. They'll go again here with Williams. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Daniil Hunter with the stop. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Third and short for Scott. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
5-yard gain on the play.
On the give, it's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
47.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
2nd and 10.
On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it with a second down and 10. Now again, but here comes the reverse. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Third and long. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Right back to Ferguson, who's got another one. And the Cowboys are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Second and goal. Williams. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up third and goal. Here's Dak to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Craig and I back from Houston in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They converge on quickly. They'll only get a couple. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Go. All right.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Buggy. All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Cowboys.
Dags can throw it here on 1st down. That's to Ferguson once again.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll run it with Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Kill.
They run over center with Williams. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. On 2nd down, it's down. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
4 yards. That's good for the Cowboys. 1st down.
Prescott. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will open up a 9-0 lead.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Here's Tremont Smith on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it, and this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
Now, fake. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. DeMarvion Overshow in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Miami Fairbairn on for the field goal. 48-yard attempt.
That one off the crossbar. He needed to hit it a little bit better. It's no good. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys first down.
Prescott on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First down, it is Williams. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
15 yards on the play.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
32-yard line.
All right.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 19
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the fourth quarter. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Down the first carry for Miles Sanders. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards.
Once again, it's Sanders. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 6.
He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. A run up the middle, it's Sanders. And he's going to have a first and good run down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Straight ahead, it's Sanders. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. On the handoff, this is Sanders. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll drop to throw. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Yes, sir. Bam! Who's your daddy? All right. So we are, I think, done. I think we are done. Yes. Everybody have a good night. All 7 of you that came in, I appreciate it. Means a lot. Thank you very much. And I'm going to take you out to a little bit of music. Don't forget, WNFS is tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Central. You do not want to miss it. Be there or be square. So,
Wally's on the air! Yeah! Wally's on the mic, get the whole crowd hype. Are you ready for Wally's football? Wally Sports Network coming to you for. Cause are you ready for some Wally football? Wally Sports Network coming to you for. Cause are you ready for some Wally football? Wally's football! Let's go!
all right, guys, I'm out of here. Good night. Thanks for everybody watching. Adios, amigos. So, too sweet. Don't forget, 7 o'clock Central tomorrow night. Wally and friends. Over 50 years of broadcasting. Yeah, right. joking. But please, 7 o'clock Central. Do not forget, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night. What am I thinking? It's only Thursday. I'm tired. Friday night. Stay tuned. Friday night, 7 o'clock Central. I got to get to sleep. Good night, y'all. Too sweet. Good night. Adios, amigos.